So far in this section, we discussed 4 verbs. We talked about the get, post, put, and delete. But actually, these are not all the verbs exist in the HTTP standard, and there are some more. In this lecture, I would like to review some rarely used verbs that you will probably never use, but you should be aware of their existence. So the first one is patch. Patch is similar to put, but with partial update support. Meaning, if your server supports the patch verb, then it should be ready to accept not only full resource with all its properties, but also partial resource. For example, if your resource is a car with 5 properties, let's say the color, the height, the max speed, the number of speeds in the transmission, and its acceleration, then a patch request can send only, for example, 2 of them, the color and the max speed. And the server should be able to update those specific properties, even though the request contained only part of the entity. The next one is head. Head is similar to get, but without the body in the response. So if you remember, when sending a GET request, we usually get a body in the response, and the body contains the data that we asked for. For example, the entity or the entities, if we asked for a list of entities. The head verb, in contrast to this, will indicate to the server that it should not return a body, but only the status code. This verb can be used for a pre-check. For example, if I want to know if a specific entity exists, but I'm not interested in the entity itself, then I can send a head request, and if I get back a 200 status code, then the entity exists, even though I didn't get it back. The last verb is options. Options request asks the server to specify the supported verbs of a specific URL. For example, if I send an options request, and in this case it is sent using the crawl command, then the server will respond with something like this. So you see that the response contains the allow header with options get, head, and post, meaning those 4 verbs are supported for the URL specified, the example.org URL. So this is a way for the server to notify the clients which verbs they can use when accessing it.